Hey Guardians, in this video we're going to talk about an exotic quest that's going to happen in Season of the Risen. We're going to go over some stuff on why it's going to happen and why it's actually going to be a secret quest this time around and stuff like that. But before we get into it, I want to say thank you for all the support recently. We have been blowing up on YouTube. I want to say thank you to all of you guys, and let's keep on continuing this. You know, if you want to get into our community, join our Discord in the description down below, but please subscribe and like it, because that would mean amazing support to me and to the videos going forward from now on. I'm trying to get to 10k. It's been a goal for me for a while, and it would mean a lot if we could hit that before the end of the year. So thank you guys for all the support though. I love you guys, and let's get into the nitty gritty. Now with the narrative story of Season of the Risen is probably over. You could see some little things in there about it, but it looks like this is going to be the main end of the story as the main quest is over. Again, a great season all around. I can't wait for the future of the narrative team. But there's stuff we gotta be actually looking back, because there's some secrets in there that we missed in the third week, which could link up to a secret quest about the Witness. Now, coming from the API, we got two seasonal challenges called Mark of the Witness. One was supposed to release in week 3, and the other is supposed to release in week 8. Now, of course, the week 8 seasonal challenge could still happen, but we're in week 4. And the seasonal challenge Mark of the Witness 1, where it states, solve the puzzle on the Enclave, find your path to the hidden mark. That seasonal challenge is not in the game right now. It's not in week 3. We're already in week 4. We haven't seen it yet. Where is it? Now, this is something to keep in mind, that we might not even see the Mark of the Witness Part 2, and this could be a secret part of something in the Enclave in the future. We could see a quest of some kind, because remember, we got Season of the Risen until May 24th. We're only in mid-March. We technically still have this season for 2 more months. Could we see something in April? Because what's in April? We don't really have a lot of stuff in April. Could we see a secret quest? Similar to maybe like Outbreak or Whisper of the Worm. There's puzzles that they state in the seasonal challenge that you have to go and do. And wouldn't it be cool to see a somewhat of a secret quest in the Enclave? Because, yeah, we don't really understand the Enclave that much, you know. I get it. It's like, if you know the lore really well, better than me, you probably understand entire of it. But what about what it's capable of? Couldn't we see something secret, or even crafting a secret weapon, a gift from the Witness? Something. That could definitely be cool as well. And we have another seasonal challenge called Mark of the Witness 2, which I stated is going to release on week 8, if that's true. But I don't think it probably will. That's why I'm believing it's a secret challenge. But it states that you have to survive the inclusion on the Enclave, face the Subjugator. Now, we don't know who the Subjugator is. We don't know really what it was. Maybe it was something probably continuing after the raid, but it's still something left unknown. These two seasonal challenges are definitely one of the sources I'm going to say that could hint at a hidden quest sometime in the future, and that's why I'm thinking it could be a secret exotic quest as well. Because even though it's a seasonal challenge and not entirely a quest from this, it definitely makes the conclusion, why would they remove it in the first place? Was it cut content? Was it something waiting for something new later on, or was it maybe something that they want to link at and hidden, and they wanted to keep it hidden for the Guardians to figure out in the future? Definitely something to think about. The next source I want to talk about is Guardian Games. Now, of course, not all events comes with exotics anymore. We haven't seen that for a while. However, Guardian Games hasn't really had a legendary weapon reward. We've always gotten an exotic, or an exotic catalyst. The first time Guardians came around in 2020 with Season of the Worthy, we got the heir apparent exotic machine gun. The second time around in 2021, we got its catalyst. Wouldn't it be dope if Guardians played with their classes to beat the hunters, quote unquote, to go and get an exotic in the process? That would definitely increase the usage rate of players to go in and be like, yo, let's play Guardian Games this time around, guys. Play with your class and earn a reward in the process. I think that's an awesome idea to have. I feel like they should make an exotic for that, and that would be also a great way for Guardians, again, to just go in there in the event and grind, because let's admit it, Guardian Games, and maybe even the Dawning, players don't play a lot of, because why would you? You know, there's nothing to gain out of it after you played it for like a day, as soon as you finish the little main quest, and then that's it. An exotic would definitely help out, and maybe even something like Thunderlord, like a quest that is, at least I know, time gated. I know a lot of people don't like that, but something that will go on for 4 weeks, because Guardian Games will go from May 4th to May 24th. That's a couple weeks. You could definitely have an exotic quest quenched in there, and that would also be as well, you know, that would be cool as well. So definitely something to keep in mind once we get closer to May, and we might find out in the future. But if they want this Guardian Games to be at least much better than the other ones, I feel like this is a great way to add something to make players play Guardian Games this year. Because the last event we got, again, was the Dawning, and that at least improved, but what happens if the reward was much better? And or they keep it as they want to bring exotic catalysts that they haven't brought for the Forsaken exotics or the Shadowkeep exotics into the game now, because we haven't seen a catalyst for Thorn or Malfeasance yet, and they've been in the game for a couple years now. If Guardian Games doesn't offer a new exotic, at least what happens if they offered a quest some kind, similar to the Heir Apparent Catalyst quest for Thorn or Malfeasance. Something little as that could definitely go a long way for players, as, hey, that's a new catalyst, go and grind that out at least for the reward in this event that's coming out this spring. So definitely something to look at for Guardian Games, because I know it's not the best event, I get ya, but, you know, what if they could, you know, make it a better event, and I feel like they could. So that's really the evidence that I have for, you know, an exotic quest coming into, you know, the season, and I definitely think that it's at least valuable. The seasonal challenges were hidden, an exotic quest for Guardian Games definitely could happen, but what happens if it was a Destiny 1 returning weapon? Now, I'm not totally sure if they do add King's Fall, but if they add Touch and Malice back in there. But a lot of players have been hoping for either Dreg's Promise to make a return, because I made a video that they actually have that in the API now, like they have that like right in there. Even Necrochasm, or the first Curse exotic cannon, if they were going to bring a new exotic, but technically a returning exotic from Destiny 1 into the game, those could fit out well. You know, Necrochasm, I get, is a Crota's End weapon, but they already hinted at Crota's End not coming back. You know, what happens if they are going to bring that back in some kind of event or a secret quest? Something also is if the exotic is entirely new, because if the Mark of the Witness hints at a secret quest that we could get this time of the season or this year, we could get a quest from that, and that could be an entirely new weapon, because technically we haven't got any weapons, you know, from the essential entity of the Darkness of the Witness. So if there's something tied to that, we're going to expect something entirely new. But again, that's my thoughts on that. But we could see something returning, and I feel like we could see a returning exotic. And, you know, it's cool to think that, because, you know, if there's going to be a secret quest, then there's going to be maybe something returning from Destiny 1. So definitely something to look at going into the season. And if you are down to play and have Destiny 1 exotics come back, like we got with Hawkmoon that return, you know, a lot of players like it, still like it, because it's technically much better than it was in Destiny 1, in my opinion. Same with Ace of Spades. So something to look at going into the future. So that's what I got for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you guys did, why not you subscribe and hit the bell? Never miss out on any videos, and join the Discord so you can join up in the community and we can chat about this. But none of that, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.